What's up, guys, and welcome to my NHL 18 beta review. And before we jump into this, I am going to say I'm not even going to talk about ratings. I'm going to dedicate an entire rant video to the ratings in NHL 18, so don't worry about that. So let's start off with the mechanics. There's new digs, the defensive skill stick, all that. How does the game feel? Well, pretty darn close to NHL 17. If you ask me, there's no major changes. The Deeks, some would say are an upgrade, some would say are a downgrade. I guess it's a toss-up, to be fair. Honestly, I don't see much of a change in them. If you ask me, it's a slight downgrade. It looks and feels to me like we're regressing. If you ask other people, though, looks like a slight upgrade, but nobody's saying this is game-changing. You know, nothing game-changing wise if you look at the mechanics. To be fair, there's nothing incredible there. I mean, if you're expecting to buy NHL 18 because there's going to be some cool new deeks, a great new hitting motion or something like that, do not buy it. I mean, there's nothing that is significantly different from previous games. So there's no real major changes there. If you ask me, deeks are a small decrease. Some people will say it's a small increase, but nobody's going to say a significant move. I've said that a few times already now. If you ask me, the between the legs deke, I haven't figured out how to do it, so I'm guessing it's no longer in the game, and it was in NHL 17. It was one of my favorite dekes in the game, and it's also quite realistic. I mean, people use it a few times. I'm going to say personally, I use it like 3 or 4 times a season, and like once every practice. So it's an actually useful deke to create space. And, you know, you see it a lot happen in the NHL. So why is it not in the game? I don't know. I really miss it. But whatever. I mean, that's kind of the reason for me. It's a bit of a decrease. Some people will enjoy it. So, no problem, guys. Now let's move up to what's actually on the beta. And this is why I'm actually pissed off. Last year's beta for NHL 17 was crazy dope. I mean, I even made a pack opening video on it. To be fair, I mean, I had a lot of fun playing HUT on NHL 17. If you asked me, would you pay $5 to play this game for like a few weeks, I would have said, hell yeah. NHL 17 beta was great. I mean, content-wise. NHL 18, not so much. You've got NHL 3s, Online Versus, and ESHL. ESHL is a pretty cool game mode, I'm not gonna lie, but I honestly do not enjoy it. I hate playing it. Here's the first reason. I do not pass the puck a lot, gets people pissed off. I do not get passed to a lot, gets people pissed off. When I play, I think NHL, I have a different style from a lot of people. I like to hold the puck a lot, get a lot of time on attack, and look for quality shots. A lot of people like to play off the rush. That's just not how I play, so my style doesn't really mesh in well. So for that reason, I don't even play ESHL. So what I have NHL 3s and Online Versus. And to be fair, Online Versus is like the most boring game mode. You only use it to play with your friends. That is the only reason you will use Online Versus. It's because one of your friends has a jacked up team on HUT, and you don't want to play his HUT team, and he doesn't want you playing his HUT team because you know you're going to make an excuse for it. So that's the reason, guys. Online Versus is there. Pretty much that's it. Nobody goes browsing games for a few hours. Like, build a HUT, play SHL. It's kind of a useless game mode except for playing friends. NHL 3s, which I did make a video on it, and I was crazy about it. Now, the hype's kind of worn off. It's a cool mode, and I'm going to play it throughout the year. I'm not going to lie. It looks like fun, but it's not something you can play for like a few hours. There's no growth or reward system in the game, so it does get boring. I mean, I might pop a game every, day or two, but that's pretty much it, guys. So for the NHL 18 beta, I'm going to give a fail. To be honest, like, it doesn't introduce any significant, additions to game mechanics. They block the Vegas Golden Knights. Come on, I want to see their jerseys, test out their team. That's not fair. And, that one kind of got me pissed off. I really wanted to play with the Knights. And there's no real, cool game that I can just play. Now, it is a beta. It's just to showcase the game and get people into buying it. But does this game really do this? I don't think so. I mean, I don't think the beta is going to convince anybody from buying it. If, you need to convince people that it's not a terrible game, then okay. But if you need to convince people that it's cool and fun, and that's what NHL 17's Ultimate Team did with the HUT and the juice packs. I mean, the packs were absolutely juiced. You'd buy a 7K pack and a 20K player, and you'd be like, That was a bad pack. Like, the packs were totally loaded. But for that reason, I'm going to say a fail, guys, and that's it. Thanks for watching. Make sure to drop your comments in the comment section below.